Unless it's just me being dumb.
Oh, we are there now, I believe. Hello, are we live, everybody? I think we're live now.
Let's see.
Are we live and in living color here, or what, guys? Boom community, are we live? Can you guys hear us? We are live, says James. There we go. YouTube was thinking, and it finally was live. Okay, my bad. We're live, guys. We here is season 74. It created by Stoneheart himself, friends. How many of you guys were waiting for a Stoneheart season? I think we all have been. James, what is going on, man? Crazy, crazy, crazy. And speaking of Stoneheart, friends, we have the one, the only creator of this season with us on call right now. Good morning, Stone.
Hey, you know what, OP? I'm ready for all the blame, so let's bring it on.
And you guys are gonna blame him for it being so awesome, in my opinion.
No.
I think
Blame me for not putting seekers in the tree.
Oh my gosh, yes. Speaking of seekers, guys, hide and seek. The seekers are hiding out this season, and Stoneheart decided, you know what? I'm not gonna put him in this season. So there are no seekers. To all my seeker people that don't like seekers, it's your season this season. Oh my goodness. Falcor, what is up? Brian J, my brother, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for being here. Posse, hello. Man, guys, thanks for hanging out today. We got Cookie Watson in the chat. What up there, Cookie? Good morning to you. Hugh, I see you. Salim, welcome, my friend. Welcome to live stream. Ray Cronus, live and kicking. Nice, man. Just watch Stone's YouTube. This is going to be a fun season, says Hugh. Oh, absolutely. I blame chicken, says Apex. Okay, Mr. Poing says no seeks, and he has a cry face. Oh, come on, Poing. All right, friends. Let's unpack Stoneheart. Look, guys, check out the title of this for this season. No Stone Unturned. How perfect is that season title, friends? Leave a like if you just like the season title. I think it's dope. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna give you a couple more fun facts. Stone, you named the season, right?
Yeah, a sneak peek. It was actually going to be titled a different name. The first choice was Game of Stones, because, for those who know, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. That's where Stoneheart comes from.
Yeah.
But Game of Stones was like a little too cutting the line. But hey, No Stone Unturned was the second best option.
Yeah, no, absolutely, guys. So rock and roll. Season. Stone, can I ask you, did you ever think your season would come out? Or I know you probably did, but what's going like this is it's awesome that we get to play your season next season.
I had no idea when it's gonna come out or whatever, but when I sat down to make the tree, my one and only thing was, let's make a season that is like no other, like brand new. How do you make a meta that no one's ever played before? Well, maybe take away some troops. Maybe that's a good start.
Right. And guys, if you didn't know, no seekers this season, no heavy choppers this season, and no rocket choppers this season, friends. This is very interesting, says Tiago. Right?
Well, you missed something. I think there's one thing that's also not there. I forgot what you said.
Heavy chopper, rocket chopper?
Yeah, we don't have those two. And two more.
Oh my goodness, this is fun. We don't have. Oh my gosh!
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
We don't have. What else don't we have?
We don't have bombardiers.
Not this time.
I actually knew that, but I wanted to be like, keep the suspense, friends. We have no bombardiers. And we have no chickens running around this. No chickens can fly this season. Yeah.
No, almost nothing can fly this season.
Yeah, nothing's gonna fly this season. No melons either. No. Let's check it out. Look up, guys. Why is why is this? Is this? There's no upgrade, so I guess it's just maxed.
That's right. As soon as you start the season, it's already maxed out speed serum.
Oh,
Have that also at 2 ER.
Okay. So there's no upgrading it. Well, I guess you could because it's still there, but no. Okay, guys. So you can't upgrade speed serum, so that's why it's already pre-filled for you. Never had this before, but awesome, guys. We got speed serum at 2 engine room, shock launchers, boom cannons, rainmakers, mechs. Oh my, Zukas too, and that's cool. Like, oh my gosh, Stone. I've been wanting this to come back. The landing craft upgrade, dude. How cool was it when we first had it? We had 2 everything on the landing crafts.
I don't know other people, but well, no, I've heard a lot of comments. It was one of their favorite seasons. 16 rocket choppers.
Yeah.
Imagine that meta at the start. And even
Unfortunately,
16 heavy choppers too.
We won't have
no
we won't
choppers
have
this
16
season.
rocket choppers or 16 heavy choppers on boats, but we'll have 2 rainmakers. We'll have 2 everything else on the boats.
You can have 16 mechs. Maybe that's a secret meta at 7 ER. 16 mechs.
So let's take a look, guys. Let's take a little deeper dive here. So into an engine room, a choice multi-node, 30 troop health, 60 gunboat energy, and 30 building damage. That 60 gunboat is obviously it's going to cost GB to drop troops, and like with the landing craft boost, and you have 2, it's going to be cost more, right, Stone? A little bit,
Right. So the more troops you have, I think it's like 96 GB for like 16 rainmakers or 16 mechs.
Wow. So that's why he had to inject that 60% in there. Plus, you got the gunboat over here as well that we probably want to max as well. So moving on, friends, we have shock mines here in 2ER. Flare also as well, so we don't have to play Clash of Boom for long. We got Flare here in case you want to run the Flare. Let's take a look at 2 engine room. Oh, 2. Oh, I guess we might as well just do that. I know why. I wish it would show only 1. Oh, whatever. But shock mines and then 3 engine room. Again, guys, rainmakers. I don't think it's been a hot minute since we've had them, huh, Stone?
Well, what's funny is, that season you were talking about with the landing craft boost, it was really based off of that, because that season we also had rainmakers. We had a lot of other proto troops. The one problem was, if you have those troops and rocket choppers and heavy choppers, and it's like, well, you're not going to use them unless you want to be really crazy.
You're right.
So this is kind of maybe forcing a different kind of meta.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I love rainmakers, says Cookie Watson. Yes. If troops work the way they're supposed to and defense works supposed to, then it could be really fun, says Johnny Doss.
Well, I know Johnny's not happy. I don't think we're gonna see any fizzles this season, so
yeah,
too bad for him.
I know, right? So he's definitely angry Johnny for sure. All right, friends. So 3 engine room. There's our 2. It has a ramp. I wish this could just be bigger. What, you could just tap on 2 and it boom. But you can see the others already, which is fine. You got Aspie coming in. Building damage is out of the question. 250 GB all the way, says Aspie. $2. Thank you, Aspie. And yeah, you could be correct. I think that might be the way to go. We'll definitely check that out. Also, guys, tree composition, which is cool. We can see at 70 ER, this is the final boosts you can have. Default 150, 100, 50, 100 building health, 150 gunboat energy, and this green is the option that you can choose in the choice nodes. So you can choose a total of 100 in the choice nodes, making, like Aspie said, 250% gunboat energy this season. Only a standard 100 building health, 100 possible building damage, but probably going to be 50 all across the board. Troop health, and troop damage is at 150%. So very offensive season, friends. And again, like Stone said, probably no fizzles this season, unless you're a cat or something.
You never know. I'm sure some people will find a way. Yes, seeing in the chat saying just a Rainmaker do friendly fire, and yes. So any troops next to it, any critters next to Rainmakers, I don't know. Maybe that's something. They might die if the Rainmakers should also.
Yep, absolutely. Good question, my friend. So, guys, so in 3 engine room, Stone, we could, 2 engine room is going to be awesome, but most people will head into 3 engine room right out of the gate. Most people. So
I want to say 2 ER the whole season.
I know. I like the deck. It's cool. Guys, again, here's 2ER deck. We have this small ramp over here that has nothing. No troops can cross. But can they? They might not be able to go across, but can they shoot across? Go check out the sneak peeks. Yeah, it gets people thinking. I'm sure some sneak peeks show you. But yes, you got the small ramp here, and then you got the big ramp here for any other troops or any troops you want to invade the playing field here. But really cool. And you can see already at 3ER, we have that same kind of ramp with the little gap here, and then one full ramp. So it gives you that full opportunity to take advantage of each deck, each landing ramp, deployment zone, call it whatever you want. But yeah, super cool. And then also so let's jump into 3. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've been live. I'm stuttering over my words here.
Tiago asked a question too.
Yes, he
said at 4ER the troops, can they go across the left ramp? Do you want to take a quick look over here at just the deck layout for 4ER?
Yes, we're here at 4 right now.
Yeah, so every single engine is gonna have one ramp where you can land troops. They can't fully cross, but if you have enough range, then maybe they do something.
Yeah.
If they don't have enough range, they're gonna stand there and contemplate their life's existence.
Yeah, so in 4ER, I can see that corner there, Tiago. They will not cross there. They will not move any farther than that little yellow black caution line or whatever that there is there. They're going to just chill right there unless they can target over the gap. We say that because it's very possible they could do that. So in 3 engine room, friends, we have the Crystal Shield. Now, this is cool because you don't need Kavan to run it, right? Right, Stone?
You have a budget Kavan right there for you.
Yeah, you got a bunch of Kavan without the Kavan right there for you. Right, absolutely. Yassine, welcome to the live stream. Look silly, says James's.
I made sure to make the silliest season there could ever be. That's also my number one goal.
Yeah, Yassine says Zedmot's reaction to 2ER deck. What in the world is with this ramp? Heck yeah. We're going to find out, guys, on Monday, right? All right, so we got Crystal Shield in 3ER. Some more troop health if you really feel like you're fizzling. I mean, hey, just in case you're fizzling, this might help, all right? Medics, I guess, I don't think you'll need them because you'll have Crystal Shield. But, hey, man, if you like medics, maybe ABR will run all medics, Stone. I don't know. Well, we'll see.
That's his secret meta.
Yeah, troops that don't do damage. I think he just wants to play like that. That'll be fine. We got mortars. Mortars here. Okay. We got some more gunboat energy choice note here, so I'm assuming people will be pushing that to the limits. Brick. You got the first hero here in 3 engine room. We have speed serum, so we have one of Brick's abilities kind of there. Yeah, I don't know.
It does stack though, by the way. If you have battle orders, because speed serum, which is kind of cool. If for those who didn't know, it actually makes your damage output cut in half, 50% less damage. Oh. So Brick, battle orders almost cancels it out. I never knew that, but Petra kind of taught me.
Wow, guys, that's a fun fact that I kind of knew but didn't, and thanks for reminding me. Yes, speed serum speeds up your troops, but it decreases your damage to an extent, right? Like you said, Stone. So maybe brick will be the filler for that. So working in conjunction with each other. So guys, that's good. Thank you for that fact, Stone. So maybe brick won't be out of the question, friends. Battle orders might be ordered with a splash of speed serum. We'll have to see. Laser critter, you mean Lasertron? Says Luke. Yes, friends. We have Lasertrons in this season. Scorchers as well. Really interesting. They're all on like dead end northbound lane nodes. Also another fun fact, friends. I don't know if this is that interesting, but I think it is. All the key values you see here, Stone priced them. Like Stone plugged in all the key values, and they used Stone's key values.
Yeah, so blame me if you don't like the key values. I get full credit.
It's so cool, man. I'm so excited that I mixed both names, says Tiago. Anyways, friends, so look, we are not going to be GBE starved, friends. You got GBE here, you got another GBE here. I mean, out of the gate, guys, we're going to have so much GB. We want to know what to do with it, right? But let's move on. We got cannons here. So now you can have boom cannons at this point and cannons at full throttle here. But again, I mean, who cares? Moving up from cannons, we have a multi-choice node here. You can have one CMO 2, a grappler 2, or a laser beam 2. Yeah, like I almost feel like grappler will be used a lot because if you have troops, it does pull people over the gaps, right, Stone?
It does. You can have a funny grappler. Some people last season, I don't know, they called it like, well, there's a critter factory last season, and who knows, maybe you can technically have a critter factory this season. So we'll kind of see.
Imagine critters with lasers, says Tiago. Falcor says 100%. Laser critters, take notes, devs. That could be a new gunboat ability, says Falcor. All right, friends. Ooh, and look at this, friends. You cannot pass into 4ER until you pick up this troop boost node here. And it's either a Lasertron, a Rainmaker, or a Scorcher. I didn't know you could upgrade the Lasertron or the Rainmaker to a new level.
Well, it is the first time that we have like proto troops in a boost node.
Yeah. With a standalone regular troop, right? Like the Scorcher.
Yeah, and I guess the cool thing is if you don't pick one of those troops, then you're kind of stuck. Like you can't even move to 4ER unless you pick one of those 3 troops.
Oh my gosh, you're right. If you're like, I'm sold only on mechs only, I don't want Rainmakers, I don't like the rain, or like I don't want Scorchers because it's 24 keys and they're gonna not be useful maybe, or Lasertrons. Yeah, you cannot pass to 4ER without one of those units, guys. That's genius, by the way. I'm just saying, Stoneheart, it is. I think that's cool.
No, I think it's dumb.
You know what? In my opinion, it forces people to experiment and to go onto a journey with something other than all mechs or whatever.
Right. Well, I can say one thing about it makes people stay in like 3ER a little longer. And one thing I wanted to do in this tree is, so many seasons you have 6 and 7 ER. They're all like 36, 38, 40 keys for each node. And at that point in the tree, it's such a grind. Like, okay, chest collect for, be in prison for 5 days. Great. So I kind of sort of changed it where it's a bit longer in, 2, 3, 4. But then 6 and 7 don't have too many. Like every single node in 7 we'll see later is 30 keys because I think it should be more balanced just moving throughout the tree.
Yeah, and balanced it is because they took your key advice and did it. So awesome. Ray Cronus says, and the best part, you don't need IT for playing this season. That's another one too, friends. Very non-IT friendly. Right, Stone?
Well, I hope so.
I would think so.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. But yeah.
We can see the defenses and troops as we get going, but yeah, I guess everyone's going to be the judge, and worst case, Monday couldn't come any sooner.
Yeah, I love that. So guys, let's jump into 4ER. And here is, you've seen them all, but you can kind of get a little
I love
taste.
Apex, the first AI generated tree. How do you know Apex? It's supposed to be a secret.
Yeah, ChatGPT made this season.
That'd be funny if they make a season one time and like a community stream, and then you're like, all right, ChatGPT, how much building health should we get?
Yeah. I bet
Where should you have seekers?
I love it. All right, so here's 4 engine room, friends. We saw it before. Again, if you notice a design in each of these decks, they all have a ramp. You can 2 ramps with one's not pass throughable. Is that a word? Pass throughable? Whatever. Anyways,
Yes.
but notice that, friends. Notice that, friends. It'll make for an interesting season. It's going to make for such an interesting season. But that's 4 engine room. And in 4 engine room, we go north to sniper tower to rocket launcher. There's your building health there. That will help. I mean, obviously, to those that don't have it. Yeah, I got building health, and then there's a choice node below that, and to the left of the sniper tower, where you can pick up 2 more cannons, 4 sniper towers, friends. Again, more buildings might be better than maybe cannons that could one-shot your not rocket choppers, but like or the
And also not your rainmakers because they outrange them.
yeah, exactly. The rainmakers outrange a lot of this stuff, so it's like I think they outrange snipers too, don't they?
Yeah. Well, they outrange boom cannons.
What?
They outrange Simos.
What? Okay. You're hinting that rainmakers. There's a chance of rainmakers, like 100% chance possibly. We have rain today. I think here where we live. I think so. There's a chance of rain. All right.
I see clear skies. Well, maybe later.
Well, yeah, not now, but yeah, maybe later. But guys, interesting, right? So rainmakers, that's a good thing. But also beholden 4 engine room, we have, what are these things? Remember what these things were called, guys? Not critter launchers, but critter cannons.
I think this season we're gonna have such a big fight. There's gonna be 2 groups of people. One people call them critter launchers. The other half call them critter cannons. That's gonna be the A and B of this season.
I almost want to ask, like, did they get the names and should they swap them? Like, should the critter launchers be these tanky ones, and the critter cannons be the actual critter launchers?
I guess it kind of makes sense because the defense, right? It kind of launches him up in the air. And I know critter cannons, the troops do it too, but like, you have a little troop with a cannon shooting stuff.
Yeah, I guess. We could debate that later, but yeah. Critter cannons versus critter launchers will be fun, says Tiago, right? My critters are faster than yours, or I'm shooting more than you. But anyways, guys, we got critter cannons here as well. And you notice there's a little canister here, meaning you could boost those 2 eventually. We have shock bomb. So again, if you feel like you're fizzling or it's too hard, you got shock bomb right here. Okay, in 4 engine room. Heavies. There they are. Hey, but sadly,
people want a heavy rush. You can heavy rush.
Oh snap! You're right. You can heavy rush if you want.
You can heavy rush with speed serum. We never had that before. I hear that's Apex's favorite. Yeah, and Apex is gonna heavy rush with brick and speed serum.
Wow,
he's gonna love. Just don't tell him he has to land on the left ramp at 4ER to heavy rush.
Apex, as much speed as the heavies will get, they will not jump over the gap. Okay.
No, don't tell him that. Just say land on the left ramp, and then he can do the heavy rush.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
He didn't hear the first part. It's okay.
Do we call Sparky critter butt? Says Apex. Oh, speaking of Sparky, she took a vacation, and Rudero kicked her out this season. We got Rudero this season, friends. I love the fact that you put Rudero this season, Stone, because you know what? This guy can fly over gaps.
The one and only flying unit we have.
Yeah, I know. How many guys like? I like Rudero, but be honest. I honestly, I think it's he's an awesome hero. And again, Sparky is nowhere to be seen this season. So, yeah, it seems like when it's Rudero, Sparky's always the one that gets kicked to the curb. But,
Right, and you know, like the last, I think, 2 seasons, maybe even 3 seasons, we saw so much Sparky action, and you know, Rudy's taking a long vacation. We came on the main island. Now it's time back in Warships.
yeah, absolutely. And then also too, Stone. Another fun fact: upon designing the tree, you obviously made the deck. I mean, the skeletal of the tree, right? The lines and all that. What was your idea from that? Do you remember you told me that?
Right. Each engine has like a different old season as inspiration. Um, I forgot what that one was. I can tell you 4ER was kind of one of the only unique ones. I knew that, you know what, Rudy is a hero. I don't want any hero on the path. People should choose, hey, if I want this one, I'll go get this one. So all the heroes are on dead ends. And also Building Hill. It's a really strong node. I think it should be on a dead end.
Yeah.
So that's why 4ER looks kind of like that.
Yeah, no, it looks great. And then a lot of these, like he was saying, a lot of these the skeletals of the trees, they were from like bits and pieces of other seasons, and so he kind of meshed them together, right, Stone? Is that what you said?
All my favorite seasons meshed together.
Yeah, it's so cool, man.
I got Flint, Michigan, stopping by for like and support.
Oh, hey,
Thanks,
Flinty.
Flint.
Yeah, buddy, thanks for popping in, man. Always appreciate that.
And Tiago Yaciner saying, why Heavy Rush when we have Scorchers? Why not Scorcher Rush?
I didn't think about that one.
We have a Scorcher boost also. And you know, when you can get Scorchers at 3ER, how much GB do we have? We have the tree comp, right?
Oh, yeah, the tree comp, which is really cool, guys. At 3 engine room, we already possibly could have 150% gunboat energy.
And that's just enough GBE to land all Scorchers and go wild.
Oh my gosh.
All 16 Scorchers.
It's like you planned for that, Stone.
I mean, maybe some dumb luck. I had a dream about it.
Well, anyways, friends, have some fun. Axe Darby, been a member for 13 months now. Wow, man, thank you so much, you guys. And I do apologize, friends, for being so MIA last season. It's looking better this month, like as far as I'm concerned. I can't predict tomorrow what's going to happen, or like next week, but I'm on again, and we're gonna be covering season 74 like it's never been done before. And that rhymed. But anyways, stay tuned, friends, and thanks again so much, Axe, for being a committed member for 13 months, my friend. So Rudy, guys, is back. We have a multi-choice node here. You could get a Boom Surprise, a Sky Shield 3, or a Shock Blaster 2, Mark 2. So that's cool. So you guys have a choice there. And I like the fact that, guys, there's a lot of paths here. You're not, I mean, you're forced to get a few things because if you'd have to be, right? You can't just, another GB node you're forced to get. Well, I'm not mad about that. Thank you, Stone. But it's really nice. It's really nice to be able to pick and choose the most intricate, right? Like the heroes of your choice and not be forced to pick them up. I think that's a good play. So thank you for that. We have, again, Critter Cannons, another one, a force to be reckoned with, friends. Is it going to be some crazy meta with Scorcher Critter Launcher, Rainmaker Critter Launcher, I mean, or Zuka? Where's the Zuka? You have Zukas here. I wonder why, but can Zukas work in some fashion? I mean, I know we had a Scorcher Zuka meta in the past, so maybe Scorcher Zuka meta could emerge. We'll see.
Well, I'll ask you this question: at 3ER, right? What buildings really pose a threat to Zooks?
Let's take a look. Well, 2ER, shock launchers do, but it's like whatever. With speed serum, I think you could beat them. Mortars affect Zookas, and the SEMO, the laser. Yeah, just but you got Crystal Shield, so yeah, Zookas could survive over the mines you have, the shock mines. I'm going so fast. That's all we have is shock mines, right, Stone? Right, yeah, let's start.
shock mines, shock launchers, mortars. So, have you ever heard of Zuka Rush? You heard of Heavy Rush, right? You just drop your heavies, you flare ERs. But have you ever heard of Zuka Rush? You drop your Zooks and you just flare ERs.
I've never heard of that. I thought it
I know.
needed smoke to do that.
Well, I think it never worked because they're too slow, but I don't know. Maybe there's something speedy this season.
Ooh, guys, another little nugget of information. Don't discount the Zukas next season for a season or for a time.
Wait, we got Sean in the chat saying, have they fixed the Sky Shield bug for this season? And we don't know yet. It's been reported, that's for sure. So hopefully it is fixed for this season, but maybe we'll just have to find out.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Pete Minstrel in the chat. What up there, Pirate Pete? Sup up. Sup OP. Sup up. Sup OP. Stone season, let's go. This is gonna definitely try for my 50th top 500 this season.
That's a big milestone.
Yeah, that is, Pete. The extra landing craft looks very interesting. Oh, heck yeah, man. We've had it before, and it was so well received, Pete. This is going to be another one, guys. You're going to have 2 of these big old troops per boat, which is going to be cool. And enough GB to drop it and more. So really cool. All right, friends. Moving over to 5 engine room here. Let's take a look at 5. We have, again, you see this common deck the ramps with no space to maneuver through, but will it reach with some certain troops? You probably think yes, right? And you're probably right. But again, a common theme here on the ramps on the front, but we're looking at 5 right now. And look at this big old ramp here on the side. There's a portion of it you can't, I mean, your troops will then eventually walk over here to get over here. But look at this. I don't think we've ever had anything like that before. Wow, Apex Prey has been a member for 27 months now. My gosh, you guys are so nice. Thank you. Stone, this will be a red wedding of a season.
I love that. It's just only Game of Thrones watchers who know what that means.
Oh my gosh. But look.
Well, I told you, OP. Remember the backstory of Stoneheart?
Yes.
How it happened?
Yes.
It happened because of the Red Wedding. That's how it started.
Wow.
I'll just say that much. But no spoilers, because some people didn't watch it.
Wow, I didn't know that. So that's a fun fact I didn't know. Heck yeah. You told me about it, but I don't remember you mentioning the Red Wedding.
No.
But anyway. 5.
Yeah, Yassine is saying drop Rudy over the flying ramp and spam Seekers.
Oh, well. Oh, and spam Seekers. Oh, he did get a Seeker buff, right? Like
he did, but it is bugged a little bit, sadly. Because normally if you upgrade Rudy's ability, right, his level, the Seekers also get upgraded. But it's not really working right now. So it's also been reported, and hopefully it's fixed. So like right now, even Max Rudy is gonna spawn level 1 Seekers. So I don't know how strong that's gonna be.
Right. So basically, Stone is saying, don't do it. Lady Stoneheart are doing some witchcraft, says Tiago.
Yeah, that's where the character comes from.
Oh. The best
player.
player.
Red Duck booms in the chat.
Yeah. The Pete says the best player in the world designing the tree. I smell my fave season ever, says Pete. Heck yeah, guys, and check out this. In 5 engine room, we have no riflemen this season, but the clone riflemen. So remember, Stone, can we get a little fun fact on if you're maybe using Kavan or you're using something called Second Wind, but not Kavan?
Right, as if it's an actual ability.
Yeah.
So because we have no rifles, if you ever use Kavan or budget Kavan, defib, it's gonna spawn level 1 rifles. So because we have clones, you gotta have the clones dying first, and then you can bring them back.
Yes. Did you guys hear that?
I'm sure we'll talk about it more with defib, but
yeah. But yeah,
clone rifles, yes, clone rifles at 5 year.
Yeah, clone rifles are here, and those are fun. It's like little popcorn kernels popping when they die. It's cool. But yeah, Clone Rifleman. Machine guns finally come online at 5 engine room. Cool. It's good, guys. This is going to be a really fun season. It's going to be a fast season too. We got brick and we got speed serum. Troops are going to move faster. Damage is going to be done, and bam, down goes your base. Machine guns here. Troop health. Some building damage here. You got more gunboat energy at this point now. So if we go to tree composition and take a look at what's at 5 engine room, we can have 250% gunboat energy at 5 engine room. Okay, not at the end of the tree, at 5 engine room.
Did someone say GB?
I did.
I'm gonna calculate how much that is. Let me see.
Yeah, please do. That's cool.
182 GB to start.
Guys,
yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. You could even run tanks too. No, but what's nice about this as well, the only time that, if you want to call this a key vacuum, to get this node here, you'll have to get tanks for 16. That's cheap, right, Stone? I guess. Oh.
Yeah, well, I wanted it to be a dead end, like almost like a vacuum either way.
Sure.
But at least 16 is less sufferable.
Yeah.
Hey, I like Pete's question. He has a good question.
Let's see here. Let's see. Pete. I see a lot of fun here. Hello. Dang it. Am I gonna have to watch Game of Thrones finally?
No, that's not a question.
Oh.
Sorry. He's asking, where's the RCs?
Oh, snap.
Where's the rocket choppers?
You know what, Pete? There are no flying troops this season, other than Rudy. He's a hero, though.
No, but I'll say again why I have none of these strong troops. If you remember that season with the landing craft boost, not too long ago, it was just dominated by, rocket choppers, heavy choppers. So I think there's almost no way to put them in the tree and these other troops without the choppers being, just overpowered.
Yes.
So what's a way to not make them overpowered? Don't put them in the tree.
Exactly. He always has an answer for a question, Pete.
Well,
always.
Half of them are made up on the spot.
Maybe you made the season too fun now. Some will complain every season after, says Axe. It's gonna be a fun one, friends. I love all that's out there. I love the fact that there's no Seekers. I like Seekers as a love-hate relationship. I actually love that there's no Bombardiers. I'm tired of their little whatever they make those sounds, and just they always seem to be an end meta, and I hated it. But whatever.
Well, that's also why I didn't put them in. Like, again, some people are like, what? There's no Seekers in a Stone season. Now, one, it's not like Seekers are my favorite. Sure, they're fun, but I don't want to make a season that I like. I want to make a season that might be fun for everyone. Something that no one's ever seen before. Have we ever had a Rainmaker, Speed Serum, Bitter Cannon meta? We'll find out how it is.
I can't wait to see all that, man. All right, so Bullet is here in 5 engine room. So again, awesome. You don't have to pick him up. He's not forced on you. And I forgot to mention this one here. This guy right here. Yes, you guys see it, right? This choice node here consists of a turret, critters who are already maxed, mind you this, right? Everything in a choice node is maxed.
That's right.
And what are these things again?
Crystal critters.
Crystal critters.
I put those because of Mr. Petrick. That's his favorite ability. So
aww, how cute.
That's my. Hopefully, he'll finally play a season because I have crystal critters in it.
But yeah, guys, check this out. We have critter cannons. We could have critters. Huh. Oh, you know what, too? I noticed this common theme, too, in your season, Stone. You had Speed Serum, which is Brick's battle order ability to an extent, right?
Right.
You have Crystal Critters, which Kavan has as an ability perk. You have Defib here as like a second wind. It's basically like you're saying we don't need Kavan this season, kind of.
Do you remember a while back? This might be like 2 years ago. We had a season 52 called Doctor's Vacation. No Kavan that season, but guess what? Three abilities: Crystal Shield, Crystal Critters, and Defib. So it's that was also one of my favorite seasons. So kind of homage to that too, bringing on that element of the season.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention Crystal Shield. You're right. So you have all of Kavan's abilities, guys, as gunboat abilities this season. Yeah. How cool.
Who needs Kavan when you have Kavan right there?
Yeah. You don't even need to pay 42 keys for him. But yeah, you don't need them. It's great. Cool. Nighttime in the chat. Very quick drive-by. Happy streaming. Also, the game looks like it has a new season every other week. Every other month, maybe. Yeah, no, every month the season changes, Leo. We are season 74, my friend.
The Hunger Games season.
The Hunger Games.
Any Hunger Games fans, first book started with the 74th annual Hunger Games, so I kind of like that too.
Wow, that was not intentional, by the way. It just happened to be season 74. Right. Heck yeah.
I'm hungry right now.
I know.
it's morning for us, OP.
It is. It's 7 o'clock.
So early.
Yeah. All right, friends. So again, in 5-engine room, GBE is finally maxed out here. We'll move into 6-engine room now and take a look. Again, ramp here. I like on 5 you have this here, there, and then on this side it's that side. It's like the opposite side. But again, look at this, friends. Like, even if you drop, let's say, a Rainmaker, or I don't know. I'm assuming they can reach over this neck here, but like, you can drop everywhere and have fun. See, it's going to be so fun, friends, because I think it's going to be so valuable to see if you do get beat, to watch your opponent's replay to see how they beat you so fast, right? We're going to be learning off our enemies. It's going to be cool. I know that's always been something to look at, but this is going to be, I can't wait to play this season, friends. I just really can't. So 6-engine room. Go ahead, Stone. Sorry, were you going to say something?
We had Yassine earlier asking, why no squad leaders? They were kind of new. I mean, we barely had 69 was heavy squad leaders, 72 was bombers. We have the Zuko ones on the main island. Who knows? Maybe at some point we'll see them in Warships. Because they were so recent, I thought, well, maybe give them time to settle in. Maybe Supercell is gonna have a mega squad leader season with all of them. So I think that's kind of on their end for let them have fun with it.
Yeah. You guys like the new Mega Crab, the new squad leaders for that's currently in Mega Crab right now? That is cool. But yeah,
the Zuka ones are really cool. The Ninja Zuka. Can you imagine that in a 7 ER Ninja Zuka? You do a normal hit and you flare that invisible Zook way in the back, snipe an ER.
Yeah. No.
I hope it comes to some season.
Yeah, it's like that Hidden Warrior, right? Where not until you get hit, But
even better, because the biggest problem with Hidden Warriors was well, if you want to flare them, you're gonna flare your other troops. Squad flare just.
Yes.
The problem is just gone, vanish.
Yes, absolutely. The squad flare is independent, absolutely. So yeah, so maybe in a future season, guys, we'll see a big old squad leader season. That'd be kind of cool. But 6-engine room, friends, you can see here that beautiful deck. And while we're at it, let's look at 7. Look at 7-engine room, guys. It's just a small ramp. Got that design here. You got little trinkets of areas of just goodness. Can Rainmaker shoot over that? Can critter cannons? I mean, it's so packed with just opportunity. You just super cool deck, Stone. All right, 6-engine room, friends. This is where it gets fun in the sun here. We got defib here, guys. If you guys know what this is, it's like having Kavan like Rudy. You can throw it anywhere you want, and it'll be there. You don't need to have Kavan walk there. You don't need to smoke him there and pop it. It's there as a gunboat ability. Super fun. I think you said, Stone, this was your favorite gunboat ability.
Oh, by far. Because that other season I was talking about, Doctor's Vacation, it was the first time we had defib, and Normally you think of defib as, oh, it's just Kavan's second win, you bring back troops. But that season, we had clone rifles too, but you just spawn defib to kill ERs with just defib. That's the first time we learned that strategy, and almost every season after when we have defib, that's how you use it. You use it to kill ERs just spawning rifles, or in this case, clone rifles.
Yes. Yep. And like you said earlier, friends, you have to let your clone rifles die and repopulate before you defib. Otherwise, you'll get level 1 rifles, right, Stone?
That's right.
So keep that in the back of your mind as you use them. Hey, I'm not going to lie, friends. The Shakaneers are my favorite troop. I don't know why. It's not because they're cool looking. I just like the Shakaneers. They're fast. They shock. I like the Shakaneers. So thank you for putting them in, Stone.
I just put them in because they look cool.
Yeah, they do look cool.
Well, also because, normally we have like Cryoneers, and I mean, no one's ever going to use Cryoneers, but at least Shakaneers, they do like a little better. They're like budget mechs, they can.
Budget mechs.
You don't have to use shocks.
Yeah.
You can just use Shakaneers.
Yeah, absolutely. So Shakaneers, I'm digging that. I'm going to be definitely getting her. And then Critter Launchers, friends. There they are here in 6 engine room. So again, the battle of the critters this season, like good critters versus evil critters. Yeah, that's what it's going to be like. Also, you come over here to this multi-choice node. Remember back in the other choice node earlier, you could get 4 sniper towers. You could get 6 more here. So that's 10 plus the upgrade. How many total can we have, sniper towers, Stone?
14 snipers. 14. Wait, you know why I have so many snipers this season?
Because you like the green towers. Oh.
They're the one defense that kind of like 3% looks like a stone. Kind of. The only defense like that.
Are you serious?
That's why I have so many. Well, right, because they're like kind of gray, silverish, and like everything else is, wacky colors.
Dude, look at that guy. That was a fun fact I didn't know. I like it. So he likes sniper towers, friends.
Ryan saying, bring back Dr. Vitamin. If I had one regret, I wish I didn't have medics. I put Dr. Vitamin. I guess it doesn't matter because either way, I don't know. Well, he doesn't follow critters, Dr. Vitamin, so maybe. But hey, no regrets. Yeah. We're going to see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Sniper towers look like a stone, says Aspie LOL. What the heck, says Falcor? Looks like a stone? Hey,
James, laser looks more like... Does it? Laser looks like a stone?
Which one?
Oh, I guess so. That laser beam level 2.
Oh, yeah, it does, kind of. It looks like it's on top of a stone, the little cap or whatever. Yeah, no. And it's stone color, right? All right. So, another one. This is another one, cool, friends. Another cool one. Hey, derp. Okay, I just want you guys to know, if you didn't know, troop damage and troop health buff critters, and they now reflect their health and their damage output. Does that go for explosive drones too, Stone?
It says they're all going to be maxed out. And remember, drones are now affected by troop health and troop damage. Yes. So they're going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, and we have smoke right next to it, like, because it does take time for them to charge up, right? So just letting you guys know that these drones will stack off your troop damage with their damage output. So one good thing. Also, we have barrage and artillery this season, and these are all at max level. You do not need to upgrade them, and we know how pricey it can be to upgrade the artillery or the barrage. So I love these choice nodes where you can get gunboat abilities free of charge to not upgrade.
Yeah, I'll be the boring person to say why I have them like that. One is like you said, so because there's so many proto troops, you might want to use tokens to upgrade them. And barrage and art is like one of the most expensive things to upgrade. So having them in a choice node means, like you said, free of charge, maxed out.
Yep.
And also having them on the same node is you got to pick and choose. You can't have barrage and artillery.
Yes, I love that.
So even though it's a 250 GB season, maybe not a Bart heavy season because you can only choose one, barrage or little drones if you want.
Yeah, I love it. Ever since they did this with gunboat abilities and all that, and nodes and other things, it's just perfect. It's awesome. We got a Petrick sighting. I'm gonna win with all Shakaneers against someone, says Petrick.
I think he missed my other comment. I said I put crystal critters in the tree just because of Mr. Petrick.
Oh, that's right. Crystal critters. It's because of you, Petrick, that we have crystal critters in the tree.
I hope because of that he plays it.
I bet he will probably. Well, no, he won't. Not this season. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Petrick.
Come on, Petrick. You can't resist those crystal critters.
So, friends, we finally unpacked. Are there regular mines? Did we miss those? We missed those. Well, whatever. They're not going to be worth. I mean, you got critter cannons shooting all over the place. Yeah, mines. And you have crystal shield as well. That if you have, look, I don't think mines are going to be much of an issue this season. But maybe somebody fact check me on that. Will they be? I don't know. You guys think they will? Change my mind if they're not, if they will be. But boom mines here in 6 ER, more troop damage, tree composition here in 6. We can now have a total of the following. We can have 100% troop damage at its finest, all of it. Oh, I noticed that you have all the offensive boosts. Wait, do you have building? Wait, is troop health at the end of the tree? Oh no, you have more. Wait a second.
More troop damage.
Yeah, more troop damage. Okay, so you get rewarded. You said something about this, Stone, right? In 7ER that you would.
It actually kind of inspiration from Chicken Season because he put troop damage and building health both at 7. It's a big incentive to go to 7.
Yeah.
Not to mention you got deck layout. You got the best troop in the game, my favorite, also at 7.
Yeah.
So just a lot of strong stuff right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I jumped ahead a little bit. Sorry about that. But there's Kavan. He rightfully placed because you don't need to pick him up. Look at this one right here. 3 Simo 2s, 2 Flotty Hamburgers, level 1s, or 4. What are those called again? Boom surprises.
Boom surprises.
Yeah, boom surprises. Ooh. Hey, I like more buildings in a on my warship deck. So I'd probably go with the boom surprises because surprise. And I think there's even some more back here we missed. So wasn't there some more? There's one here, so you could have 5 if you really wanted 5, but I don't know if I'll pick it there. But you can see, friends, flamethrowers at 6 engine room. Like, that's a long time for flamethrowers to be, right? Like, wow. Like,
one of my favorite things in the past, let's say, well, not every season, but a lot of them, putting really like big main, fundamental defenses later in the tree. Like that one landing craft boost season with 16 rocket choppers.
Oh yeah.
Do you know when we had cannons that season? 7 ER.
Wow. Okay.
So that's another reason why RCs were so fun that season. So with all these critter cannons and crazy stuff, yeah, we have flames at 6 ER.
Yeah. No, absolutely. No, that is cool. And yeah, so if you guys love flamethrowers, you got to wait till 6 to get them. All right. So we have smoke, boom mines here, troop damage, and then we jump into 7. We did take a look at 7 already, but we'll do it again. Small ramp on the side here. And then large ramp here on the left. Again, a really cool designed 7 engine room. Remember Stone in the past, like sometimes 6 was better than 7?
Yeah, the torture seasons, I call it.
Torture season.
Like there's one season, it was 63, where I saved 350 keys at 6 ER just because 7 was so bad. Like you had to get 7 and every single thing after it just to make it better than 6.
Yeah, and it is, guys. I mean, I'm gonna be upfront and say 7 ER looks so fun to play, and probably if you're not there's so much that could go on in this scene here on 7 ER. I'm excited to see what people do.
As Johnny's about to leave, he's like 1 a.m. Take care, Johnny. But hey, Might be a dirty meta, so Johnny might see some fizzles at 7.
Ooh, Johnny might actually be happy in the end. Apex says, I'm just going to buy 3 backup phones in advance for this season, says Apex. But anyways, have a good one, Johnny. Take care. Adios. Or how do you say bye in Australian? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Good on you.
Yeah, good on.
I didn't-
Good on. Adios. That's just Spanish. What am I thinking? All right. We got Laser Rangers. That's your favorite troop, right, Stone?
Are my favorite.
I
Favorite
see a
troop,
comment
Beef's favorite ability.
Yeah, I see something like the Shockaneers are kind of look like them and feel like them. One shocks and one shoots lasers. I like
Maybe some
Shockaneers.
good synergy.
Yeah, maybe there's a good because they both move together at the same speed. Maybe under Speed Serum, Crystal Shield. I don't know. Hey man, something could happen. Who knows? But we got Laser Rangers here at 7, which were absolutely absent from last season when they would have been so useful on those compacts. Chicken. I'm kidding, Chicken. I loved your season. All right. We got troop damage, building health here at 7, and then each little arm pulls out to the right here, and we have another Sky Shield 3, Grappler, Shock Blaster 2, okay. And then look at this one here, friends. This is finally where you can upgrade your critter cannons. Ooh, is it first of its kind too? Upgrading the clone rifleman?
That's right. First time upgrading proto troops.
Wait a second. Did they always have upgraded value? Like I don't know.
I think the ones they use is because on the main island, the proto troop levels can go up to like max HQ 27. So there's always some levels for it. So I think it's just +2 to HQ 25 levels.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the first time we ever had a proto troop like upgrade, which is cool.
That's right.
Yeah.
In the chat, John Moore saying 7 ER, the small ramp, it looks like a pinch point. And that's right. If you notice the right side ramp, it's not very big. So you know, if someone makes a good base, you can really have a nasty time.
Yeah, you know me and the small ramps, Stone. Like I loved them. They were a
fun
season 50 top. I had no. It was just all the same. Run small ramps.
Let's just hope the 250 GB this season, maybe it's enough to deal with it.
Yeah, I would say too. Absolutely. All right, friends, and then finally another choice node for another proto defense here, and there it is, all right there, friends. I want to like we can show the tree comps here at 70R. We'll do it one more last time. You could have you'll have a total of 150 troop damage at this point, 150 or well, probably not, because I think there's a node where you could pick it or not, but 100 troop health, 50 building damage. I think most people will have, otherwise you'll sacrifice gunboat energy, I believe. 100 total building health this season, and 250, which I believe everyone will have, just because there's so many gunboat abilities. And
No, I see someone in the chat.
oh, look at that! Look who just clucked in. What up there, Chicken Home Jim, my friend? So there's your total boosts, possible boosts here in the whole season. Super excited, friends. And I say it every time I review a tree for the season. I really am excited for this season. And I hope you guys are as well. Does anybody have before we kind of wrap it up, have any questions that you've withheld, or maybe we didn't read because, we didn't? Let us know now. If you have any questions, friends, we could answer for you right now. The floor's open, friends.
I'll read chat a bit. Also, I sent you a PM on Discord. Axe is saying, would be nice to see different layouts at the end instead of the same base over and over. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe everyone is gonna have just the same base, or maybe people are gonna be creative. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, and Yassine says, "Wait, 28 keys for you to get max barrage or art?" ? Yeah. Later is Johnny Moore. Later Stone. Chicken late as ever, says. Nah. Better late than never, they say. Johnny Moore.
Yeah. Hey, we're later. Our season was after chicken. So
Yeah, exactly. Definitely later.
what came first, the chicken or the stone?
The chicken did.
Guess the answer is that.
Yeah. How cool is this, guys? Back-to-back creator seasons. How cool is that? Hey, I think it's cool.
I know you made one, OP.
Well,
Let's see a skull season next. After
yeah,
that.
or like a Zedmot season, an Alfredo
That'd be
season.
fun.
Yeah.
Like if we keep on doing back to back.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah. I personally one of these days would like to make. I know you're probably thinking, no, stay away from it, OP. I know, I get it. I trust me. I'm probably gonna.
Hey, the season 50 wasn't. I know you helped organize it, but remember, it wasn't really your season. It was a community season.
Yeah.
So if anyone doesn't like that season, they should not like the community. Blame yourselves.
Exactly right. But that was I enjoyed it though. All right, back to back says Chicken Home Jim. So whose season is next? Skull, Zedmont, or Martin? Says Falcor.
Maybe it's a Falcor season.
Oh snap! Yeah. Speaking of that, guys, you can. I know we've covered this, but you can go over here and do a tree building session and do all your fun stuff here and add the squad leader, bombardier, and all that stuff, and then export it. You can come over here, export the tree, like do all that, download images. Like you can make trees, send them to me, and we can review it. I know people haven't really done that, but yeah, if you guys really think you are a professional tree builder and you think you have what it takes for your season to be in a season, go for it. Let us know. Let us see it. We'll review it. And if it's even good enough to send to Nunu, I'll do it and see what he thinks. Yeah, do that. Also, there is a command for that where you can send it to my opdestroy boombeach@gmail.com. That's where I would grab your, or just send it to me on Discord if you're on there. I'm not on Telly anymore, so yeah, Discord or email.
And Mr. Petrick is saying, I'll be the happiest person if someone pushes 16 hot pots in the season. How about a 16 hot pot season and like, I don't know, all flying troops and like 500 troop damage and 50 building health?
Yeah, that would be super awesome. Big Bad Bill says, tell Boom Beach to change the ship look to a pirate ship. How about camouflage tarps instead of shields? Huh. Yeah, we don't have skins on defenses, do we?
Yeah, well, it kind of makes sense because I guess if, let's say, you have too many skins on the defenses, then
yeah, you'll get
people
confused.
get confused.
Yeah, no, I would agree to that. Possible confusion would set in. What about an Aspie season, says Aspie? Well, like I said, build one. Let us review it. And if you get approval from Stone and I'm kidding. Just we'll run it through the Stone orator.
No, well, look, the thing about making seasons and why it's so difficult is, like, there's never going to be a perfect season. What I like, you cannot like, and
right.
It's all subjective. Every single season. I'm pretty sure no season was ever liked by everyone. So it's, I think, not so much about like if one of us like it, but if it goes by what you want. If you want a season where only one troop is a meta, then you can make a tree for that. If you want a season where you got all different stuff and you don't know what's going to happen, then you can also do that. It's just whatever your goals are, as long as those are being met, then I think it's a good tree.
Yeah, well said. And another thing too, you have to come with the realization that not everyone's going to probably like it. Right? You have to come with that, because if you don't, you're going to beat yourself up thinking, is this good enough? Is this going to be good enough? Are they going to like it? Don't you can't please everybody, they say. Yeah. So
well, that's why I don't tell people this, but as soon as one person says they don't like my season, I go cry in the corner for 10 hours.
Did you? Yeah, you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna be crying this season, Stone.
Well, already one person said it, so that's what tonight's for.
Oh, okay. Well, Stone does weep.
I'm
guys.
not sleeping tonight.
He's not sleeping tonight. Big Bad Bill coming with a $5 super chat.
Nice, Big Bad Bill.
Thank you, Big Bad Bill, for that Big Bad Abraham Lincoln. I think he's on the $5 bill, isn't he? All right. Thank you, buddy.
It's on the penny.
Oh wait, who's on the $5? Wait, who's on the $5
Well, no,
bill?
I think he could be on both.
Wait,
no, but I know he's on the penny.
Yeah, he's
I
on
saw
the penny.
I saw a bust of him, and I went to downtown LA the other day. I saw like a bust of him, like a random, like on the street. It's kind of cool.
Oh, cool. I could do one myself, says Tiago, because my knowledge is not enough to make a decent one. I couldn't do one myself. Okay. Oh, think pirate should do a British tree. But Scully tree I want to see, says Johnny Moore. I missed season 1, says Falcor. I would like to try that one out again. Yeah, no, I agree. I think many people have called for a redo of season 1.
I'd rather
season?
be
What?
I'd rather be waterboarded than play season 1.
Waterboard. Apex. Aspie season. All the troops would just whine at the defenses until they blow up, says Apex. Good to know, Stone, says Falcor. I won't say anything negative about the tree. Wouldn't want you to cry in the corner, says Falcor.
How considerate.
I know. Falcor's always considerate. Go Niners. Andromeda, it's Lincoln. It is Lincoln. I knew it was. I on $5 bill. Yeah, but it had me second guessing because he also was on the penny. You're right. Lincoln's everywhere. All right. Any questions, guys, before we wrap it up, friends? We're gonna give you like another minute, and we're gonna wrap this up because I think we're gonna be having another Stone Mega Crab season.
Yeah, I mean we got time for that. We can wait a bit. But yeah, me and Petrick are gonna go again maybe pretty soon. Hasty crab, but you know who cares about crab? Crab sucks. Ever since
it does, but you know, yeah.
an hour 40 minutes ago when we had sneak peeks. Ever since then, crab sucks.
Yeah, this one's a fun one. I like the hastiness of it. You know what's nice? We're having a hasty Mega Crab and then a hasty next season too, kind of. Yes.
You know that wasn't even. I don't know if that was planned by Supercell or not. What's funny is so next week we have Shakaneers on the main island. Just normal.
Snap.
And hey, we have them this season.
Yeah, there's so many connections. Like, we're coming from a hasty, fast Mega Crab season into a hasty, in my opinion, fast season 74. Yeah, interesting.
Apex is saying, Stone, did Supercell make any changes to your tree? We can say that they did not. So anything you don't like, I get the full blame.
Yeah.
All the decks, every single, where the tech nodes are, the key costs, all our vision.
Yeah, and real quick, guys, what I think my finish was 20, like 70 or something. There's nothing changes there, right? Yeah, so I'm good. I'll just do something like that. I didn't.
We forgot that. Let's plan different paths. Why not?
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead. If anybody wants to, we could do the planning part now. Does anybody want to say where they finished last season, and we can definitely we can see where you could reach your arms out to, or your tech trick path. Start 22. Okay, let's do that. So we're gonna say I finished in 22, right? That would start you at rank 12 and 20 stars. You'll get 212 keys and 3.7 million tokens. So then let's plan it out, friends. Here, so let's see what you could do, Tiago. You could probably want to do that, right? Can you upgrade this still? Oh, you can't upgrade it. Okay, cool. All right, so I guess when we went into the back end, Stone taking out that values, it kind of just did this, right? So it made sense. You can do. I don't know, Tiago. What do you want to do? I mean, but look, this is cool. You can unlock that. That goes maxed. There's your rain.
In the meantime, someone, Shane Brewer, need a HQ17 strategy.
Oh, yeah,
personally, I don't. But if anyone in the chat knows about main island strategies, or HQ18, yeah, I know you get lasers at HQ19. So
Right.
Maybe try. I'm trying to think of something. I got no clue.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you say strategy, chain, is it chain brewer? Like, are
I
you
think he's
looking
talking
for?
about main island.
Yeah, main island. But like, are you looking like what troops like to use? Like, what kind of troop meta? Like, is there a smoky? Like, what are you looking for, man? If anything, I enjoyed because I think warriors. You have all warriors smoke like, and just rushing the HQs. Try that if you're good at rushing. That's what I would give you. Like, I had fun doing it when I was at that age, kind of in Boom Beach, and I did great. Also, warrior rushing's fun. Try that if you haven't done that. If Stone started at this rank, what he should do, it's his season. Hey, let's not.
Yeah, no, I'll give a disclaimer right now. Actually, in the past seasons where we've had brand new stuff, I actually did a bit poorly on. Like the first time we ever had boost nodes, and like building health, troop damage as a choice node, was a really bad season for me. First time we had heavy squad leaders, I didn't do so well. So this is the first for everyone. We've never had a Rainmaker, Speed Serum, Career Cannon meta, so we're kind of all in this together. Still gonna make some path, but more on the safety side and not taking too many risks.
Yeah, absolutely. You're level 44. I got you, Chain. Yeah. Yeah, I would if you're use warriors, bud, and try that if you haven't. Mr. Peter,
I hate how Petrick is right.
Did poorly means finishing top 5 for Stone.
I still didn't take the best path, and that's what matters more.
Hey, you know what, man? A top 5 is a top 5. I could only dream of a top. My dreams probably, if anything, more of my reach is top 50 if I really kicked it into second gear. But I have my top 500s. I'm good with that. Oh, friends. So anyways, yeah, you guys can come here and like I did, start your season where you finished, and then it'll tell you where you start, hit the start button, and boom.
If you want, why not try it? I mean, what do you think is a good path? Like, give it a shot.
Well, I mean, okay, well, this is I don't finish at 22. I won't be starting here, but I don't know. I'm thinking
Or let's say Tiago was talking about a Scorcher Rush. What would be a good tech path for someone who wants to rush Scorchers?
Right. Ooh, Axe Darby coming in with a one-off destroy gifted memberships. It looks like Mr. Petrick received a gift membership by Axe Darby.
Lucky winner.
I know. At random, right? Yeah, so he would like a Scorcher. Probably. I mean, you're gonna probably want GBE. That's already upgraded. Okay. I mean, troop damage is there, but you have to get the Zukas. I mean, you don't need to you could probably get there with getting Zukas. So I don't know, maybe Scorcher Zuka.
Rush Scorchers is Rush Scorchers.
Okay, fine. And what's cool about this, friends, if you make this mistake I just made, you get a mulligan here. Just lock it. Boom, it refunds you, and you're good to go. Rush Scorchers. We need 300 tech levels, so what's cheapest to do? That's cheap, right? I guess.
Yes, we want boom cannons at level 1.
We'll do that. Unlock that. Ooh, wait a second. Oh, look at this, Tiago. You just make it. There you go.
Yes. Except for his comment that says, "Don't forget flare."
Okay, well then you need to come over here and grab your 4 out of 6 chests, or 1 chest, and then get flare. You don't need flare. You got speed serum. They don't need flare. No, but that's what you could look like after getting your 4 chests if you collect an iron. Obviously, this is just a rough sketch here, but yeah, and then you could, with your 4 chests, you could come back, get that, come over here and unlock your max Scorcher, upgrade your Scorcher.
You know that the Scorcher boost is actually really, really strong.
Yeah.
I think it goes from like 45,000 HP on Scorchers to like 55,000.
Wow, that's a big bump, dude.
Yeah, huge. And also, if you want to drop all your Scorchers and throw like a flare, you would have to get the first GB you got, so the one at 2 ER, and the one under Brick, and upgrade this one under Boom Cannon, or under that multi-node. So if you want, you have the GB, but just don't forget to land all 16, you got to upgrade them.
Wow, there you go. Look at that, friends. Another fun fact from the Stone Factory. Don't forget the flare, and with TD will be madness there, says Tiago. Yeah, I mean, yeah, your troop damage back here. So you'd have to kind of, I mean, you could just get your Scorchers and flare and come back for the troop damage if you want that. Yeah, it's going to open up. This is just 22, how far you could reach if you really want to go that path. And you'll be a little shy of 4 if you don't want to, if you decide to go up here and push all this. But yeah, like, is there a tech ride? Is there a tech push point out of the gate, right? Like, I don't know. Like, it's gonna be such a crazy fast season. It's like, what are the units to grab and take advantage of, right? Because there's no seekers, friends. That usually was the tech ride, right? That was usually the tech push, the tech point, the tech ride to. Not anymore. We don't have seekers. So with this season unfolding, it's gonna be interesting to see where people travel to. I can't wait.
Oh, remember, a lot of the times you're rushing at Seekers is because you're the strongest troop. So who knows? Maybe there's another strong troop we still want to rush to.
Yeah, exactly. Like, is it the critter cannon? Is it heavy rushing? No, I'm kidding. I don't. Maybe. Is it Rudy? Is Rudy the, like, you know?
And if you want to go safe for Rudy, remember he's like, wait, I forgot, how much is he to max? Is there anything we can do with the website? Like, how do we see the upgrade costs?
Upgrade costs. Oh, I forgot to turn it on. My bad. Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
2 million to max is a lot. So
Yeah.
if you do want to max out Rudy, you gotta like think, okay, maybe don't max out so many buildings. You know, save enough for maxing Rudy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's like very expensive. He's like Sparky to max. She's expensive too. It's like they share the same value.
Yeah. They do the exact same.
The exact same. Oh. Let's see. Chain Brewer says, I tried warriors and smoke, but they can't attack until the smoke is gone, and I can't throw critters so they die. Can anyone help me? Yeah, it's a very complex, because we don't know your troop damage, your statue boosts, like your land, like how many can you put on a landing craft, like, you know, like how much GB do you have? Like, it's a lot going there. Chain, if you you know, if you could share some more with us, that would help. But yeah, it's been such a long time, bud, since we've been back in that area. I think the bulk of Boom Beach players, says Johnny Moore, aim for gold or higher. Top gold advice to get there would be nice. It would be good if you still give advice to us lower players while you're at level 22, says Johnny Moore. You know what, Johnny Moore? I believe, and this is my belief, I believe this season there's going to be such opportunity for all players to do well if you just follow. Like, again, I think if you get beat by somebody, look at their replay, because we're all going to be kind of sharing same common, you know, metas, or you might find that, wow, I have Rainmakers, I wasn't even using them because I was using Scorchers, or like you'll find a way possibly to say, wow, maybe I'm going to split it up and use Scorchers for this side and Rainmakers for this side, or like there's going to be, I think it's going to be very fast paced, and I think everyone will benefit off of it. What up there, 6? Yeah, Trey
We've got
Brewer.
a six sighting.
Yeah, we have a 6 sighting. We're 7 and 8, 9. I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's why 6 was afraid of 7. But Chain Brewer, my friend, I wish I could help you. If you want to drop me in Discord, I have a link in the description. join my Discord group, and just message me and let me know everything that you have. Like, I mean, I know it take a while. Take a picture of your landing, take a picture of your troops and all that, and we could try to dissect it and see what might work for you. Definitely would love to help you, bud. Definitely jump on my Discord. All right. John Moore says Stone starts an account from rank 1 each season, says Falcor. Are you doing that this season, Stone?
One more time. Got to keep the trend going.
So that's a yes, friends.
And I think someone was saying this earlier. They asked, like, how is it to max out the tree? You know, is it expensive, cheap? I think so. It's I'd say it's pretty average to max out the tree. Notice there are a lot of dead ends. Every hero is off path. So if you're a bit conservative, like choose one hero, don't go on too many dead ends. A fair amount of troops are on dead ends. Then I think it should be an okay season to max out on both keys and tokens.
Yep. Yeah, you should. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, guys. So listen to that rule of thumb here. Don't go crazy. Pick a hero that you think's gonna be, and go with it, and that's about it. You typically for each season you kind of only want like a one hero, hopefully, right? That's a hopeful, right? Stone. You don't want like you want to stick to one hero, two at minimum. If there's like you got bullet and seekers, and then that one's two, so you go Kavan and bombardiers. Like, but
well,
yeah,
I mean, last season was fun too. I got all 4 heroes, but that was more like forced upon us.
Yeah. So that's why I love the fact that they're not forced. You get to pick and choose your own adventure.
Tiago was saying, yeah, do we need really maxed? If we're using bomb stuff, I like bomb stuff. You need it maxed out, because from level 4 to 5, it gets so much more damage that to make bomb stuff worth it. Yeah, I maxed out Rudy.
Yeah, and it also stacks off your troop damage, right? The bomb stuff.
It does. That's right.
And guys, if
Plus
you guys don't know,
grenade and bomb stuff does.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know what bomb stuff is, it's a bombing run. Right?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, I love it. I like the bomb stuff. It's just cool. It's just like, yeah, bomb stuff. But if you guys didn't know that, the bomb stuff is bombing run.
It takes so long to say bombing run. I that's why I love bomb stuff.
The bomb stuff. I love it too. It's just so fast. Let's see here. The position you start does matter, I think, says Johnny Moore.
It didn't last season.
Yeah, it didn't last season.
It's true to some extent, but like most seasons, it's not that just a direct thing of how you do your hits, how you do bases. It's never whoever is the best attacker is going to win Warships. It's who's the smartest attacker, who's the smartest player, because the other half of Warships is how you deal with the tech tree, what path you take. You can be a really good player and take a bad path, and you're not going to have a great season. So it's kind of blending in both a good tree, good, unlock, upgrade order, and good hits and good bases.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. You're learning from the best here, I'm telling you. But yeah, so
only the 16th best.
The 16th. But yeah, this is Stone's season, friends. I'm super stoked. This is so cool. We had Chicken season, which was really cool last season. Kudos to Chicken. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know most of you did enjoy it. I enjoyed it, just didn't get to stream it much. I do apologize. But we are now venturing into season 74, no stone unturned.
And Ryan also asked a question. The landing craft boost, I guess it does cost tokens to in the website. It is a bug. It's gonna be just maxed out on the game. Like, it's like invisible upgrade if you click on it.
Oh wait,
so you can almost like ignore that.
Oh,
maybe we can get it fixed for later.
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, I'll talk with Degazer friends, but like, yeah, this here, yeah, you can upgrade it, downgrade even at 2, but yeah, you absolutely, or just hit full upgrade. You don't need to do that. It comes automatically upgraded upon unlocking it. So yeah. Sorry for that, but yeah, it is what it is.
It's a good thing it's hidden, so it's like invisible.
Yeah, exactly.
Just for now, pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist, friends. It doesn't exist. But also too, real quick, I'll run through here. Warship rankings for last season are up here on the site. Can chickens fly? Stoneheart global number 2. Let's go. Where's Poing? I mean, Petrick. He didn't play that season, did he? Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, I think he was in he was in school. No, okay. No, but anyways, Stoneheart, congratulations. And if you guys want to hit top 10 on the website, you got to make top 10, and you'll be here forever until the website crashes or dies. But you'll be here. And yeah, you can do that. Mega Crab 2 crab rankings for last Mega Crab are here. You could see where you are, top 10. Look at that. Bam. Oh, there's Petrick, number 4.
Joker Crab.
Yeah. Oh, look at all the...
When did Petrick... When's the last time he won? I think recently, kind of.
Petrick finished 3 anniversary. Number 3.
Lemonade.
Yep.
Top 5. Well, he's always in top 5.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Proto Crab. Bam.
Oh, top 1 and top 5.
Oh, snap. He had 2 of them. Look at you. You no-lifed at that season. All right.
Well, not any. I think that was also the first crab with the engraver.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. No, the engraver is what a cool new added addition to the game.
Oh, Tiago makes a good point. Do you see that first place? It's me. He identifies as a Chinese now. And then the Warships.
Oh, wait a second.
Well, good job, Tiago. Oh, Falco is saying, can we get a top 1,000 so I have a chance to be there forever? Yeah, come on, OP. Just put it in the top 1,000 every single season. Come on. You got a full week as a break. You can do that.
I know, right? We should. Also, friends, here too is if you can go back and see all the other seasons that we had. And you know what's really cool, friends? This in a couple weeks ago, about a month ago, I've uploaded all the decks and back. I had to do my research and look, but season 1, I have the decks for them, and if you remember, here they all were.
Very, very creative decks.
Yeah.
No, well, 5 yards is kind of cool.
Yeah, and then 6 yard, then 7 yard was just like, hello, open up the world to everybody. Really cool. So that 7 was this. I didn't know they put like completely open decks way back in season 1. Oh yeah,
it's kind of cool.
Absolutely. So you can come here, guys, to look at everything, and I love data. So look at this. How many days, all the way up? I think all the way up to, we haven't played this one yet, but 1,706 days, friends, of cumulative days that seasons have been active. Like, pretty cool stuff. I like that stuff. 67 unique winners. I guess level 1. Wait.
Well, there's been a lot of repeat names.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's a fun little thing. Yeah. So 67 different winners.
You can blame us for 3 of them.
But anyways, friends, this is your ultimate here. Warships.acetech.cloud.
Yeah.
Is
Tiago's saying that 1,700 days. 4 years and 6 months. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
4.5 years of Warships.
Just divide that number by 365 and yeah, absolutely. Isn't it crazy, guys? We've been here this long. I can't wait till season 100. That's the triple digit season number. Yeah.
Well, we're just about the 3/4 of 100 next season.
Yeah, we are. Absolutely. Anyways, friends, I think we're going to wrap it up here, Stone. Anything else to add before we just kind of say sayonara and good luck for season 7? I'm not going to probably be up early that morning, but I know you will, right, Stone?
Yeah, we should be streaming the start as soon as it launches. So
yeah,
you want to stay tuned for that. Maybe do like more of a tech tree breakdown, like a guide tomorrow. Rank 1 path.
Yeah. There you go, guys. Make sure you subscribe to Stone.
We end it when someone says something bad about my season. Because, come on, there's got to be some bad stuff.
Yeah, come on, guys. Look, I get it. I know you don't want to be disrespectful to Stone, but this is your chance. We're not going to end the stream until somebody, and don't say it, just says something bad about the season.
Chris Standke says, "What's up with the extra landing craft?" Called a landing craft boost, which means you don't have 26 capacity, you got 30, which first glance doesn't seem like a lot, but any big troops like mechs, rainmakers, scorchers, critter cannons, lasertrons, you can now have 2 per boat next season.
Oh, and Apex came up with the disrespect. Chicken's tree was better.
Heartbroken.
Oh, so there you go.
I like
sealed it.
Falcor. No, Rocket Chopper's season's so stupid. Tiago, lazy season. All right, I feel better now.
Do you feel better? You're not gonna cry now off these, right, Stone? You're
Well, that's 3, so that's 30 hours of crying now.
Oh my
But that's
goodness. All right, well.
okay. We got 30 hours until next season.
Total blowout, says Red Dog Booms.
Thanks, Red Dog.
All right, friends. Well, perfect timing. 12:30 a.m. says James's. James, good night, my friend, and thanks for tuning in, buddy. I hope you guys are super excited. Leave a like if you guys think this is wild. We've never had a Rainmaker, Critter Cannon, Speed Serum and 2ER, friends. We never had that either.
I think the earliest that 1 week season was kind of the exception.
Wait, where was? Let's just look at it. Let's see if you're right. Which season was that?
71.
Let's see. Do you guys think Stone's right? Season 71. We have.
No, they think I'm wrong. No, because it's exception because everything was at 2ER, but Speed Serum was at the end.
Yes. I'm talking about the beginning, though, right at the start.
Yeah, we've never. Well, the first season we had Serum was 62.
Ooh, let's see. Let's see if he's right.
It was as a choice node at 6ER.
It was.
But that was cool. It was the first time we had Serum. First time we had Tiny Shock also.
Oh, yeah.
It was cool trying it out.
Yeah, it was. That was a great season. There it is, Tiny Shock. Defib and that was a hard one to pick, kind of. Well, maybe it was probably Defib, but yeah. But
it was tough until people realized that. I mean, well, the first time we had Tiny Shock. So what's funny is we had only 1 Sky Shield that season, and people put every single proto and both shock launchers under that 1 Sky Shield.
Yeah, I remember.
And you know why? Because notice where Barrage and Art is that season. Or if you want.
Which one
Barrage was on the
season
62.
Oh.
Barrage was the same thing as Speed Serum, I think. So you couldn't even bar the shield.
Oh, that's right. We didn't have artillery. Did we have it that season?
I think I forgot. Oh wait, look, that season. Look what we have at 7. What other troops we got?
Oh yeah, but we had heavy choppers and rocket choppers.
Right. So that's the other thing. Even though that season we had no landing craft boost, well, no one used critter cannons because you got choppers.
Yep. Good. Yep. There you go, guys. Right there. Look, you had the critter cannons there. And yeah.
I think 67 we had Serum too.
Yeah.
Maybe at 6ER. Because wasn't it Cryo Bomb, Serum, and Tiny Shock?
Oh yeah, there it is. Cryo Bomb. That was a tough one too, but it looked like
it's I guess the 4th time we've ever had Serum. So we don't have Serum too often.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and especially not free at 2ER. I mean, no keys, but yeah, and fully upgraded. You don't upgrade it. Yeah, there's no upgrade to Speed Serum, friends. So
Ryan is saying season 63 was awesome. Bring back 8ER.
Oh yeah, that was.
Remember those seasons with 8 ERs?
Yep, season 63, and you guys can see that all on this site here. You can go back to all the seasons you remembered, loved, hated. What was the season where the Cryneer was a start? Stone, remember that one?
Oh yeah, there was some free seasons. I know way back in 30.
Frozen Waters, maybe.
Well, maybe let's check it out. Or it could have been Cryo.
Oh, it was. Yeah. Well, there's rifles too, so maybe.
Well, they need rifles because way back in season, I think 18, it was only cryos at the start, no other troops.
Was it season 18?
Yeah, and what happened was, people who were like rank 1, well, they didn't unlock rifles even though you had the keys, so they got stuck for like ever.
Oh, I
'Cause
remember.
Cryoneers do nothing.
It froze people in their tracks.
So that's why even I think season 30 when we had another freezy season, I'm pretty sure they had rifles also at the start.
Season 30.
That was the last season where we had a legend rank at 4 ER. Freeze. I guess for once they put Cryoneers later in the tree.
Yeah. Artillery was right out of the gate. Wow. Yeah, no, interesting, friends. And you can do that here on this website, so make sure you guys check it out. All right. Shakar, to be honest, I don't remember any season.
We're the same.
Yeah, I mean, hey, just that's why you can go back on this website and check them all out for remembrance. All right.
No, it's good. It's good to remember metas and stuff, just because. Well, now that we have 73 seasons, like even designing this one, it's so many elements from like the a bunch of other seasons, so you can almost like think of old metas and apply your knowledge. If you know that this season had a similar meta, maybe that can apply and like just mix and match.
Absolutely.
That's how you learn. Learn from the past.
Learn from the past. And with that, my friends, we're going to probably wrap it up today. I appreciate everybody being here. And thanks. It's good to see all you guys again. Stone, thank you so much, man, for being on call today. I know you got a busy day.
I'll share one thing in the chat, though.
Yes.
For those who don't know, OP made a new video about this tech tree. This cool little planner thing. I think I'll put it in the chat right there.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure you check it out. I know it's been a while, OP, since you made a normal video, but I think I just watched it while we were live. It seems great. All little nitpicks, little like small things about the website, planners, state. So if you never use this website, or even if you did, check out the video. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Yeah, absolutely, guys. We did. Yeah, it's been a while since I dropped a video, so yeah, there it is. Thank you, Tiago. But anyways, friends, thank you very so much, guys. Very so much. That's the first I've ever said that. But thank you guys so much for hanging out and being here today and taking the time to dissect and take a look at the tree. I'm super stoked. Stone, well done. I know it's not live yet, and I'm praying there's no bugs with anything. But good job, man. It's
Well, don't
like it. I like for my opinion, I think that the tree is awesome. There's no seekers and heavy choppers, bombardiers and rocket choppers. My favorite already.
Yeah, I just think the fun part is, hey, I hope it's a crazy enough season that people have fun, and hey, we'll all go into this together.
Yeah,
it's a brand new thing that we've never had before.
And if you guys do find you're depressed with the season, just blame Apex. Pray.
My DMs are open, so send all your complaints my way.
Right. All right, friends. Thanks so much. And Stone, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, man. And
thanks for showing the tree.
Absolutely, guys. View now, guys. Warships.asec.cloud for all your planning needs. It's awesome. All right, friends. Rage quit in advance, says Apex. A lot of content to produce, and so I'm going to stream more often, says Tiago. Heck yeah, Tiago. Let's go. All right, friends. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.